Welcome back. In the previous lesson, we covered HTML headings and text formatting. Today's lesson will focus on links and navigation, essential for connecting web pages and creating smooth user experiences. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand how to create hyperlinks using A tags, navigate to external and internal pages, use anchor links to jump within the same page, open links in new tabs or windows securely, use semantic HTML for navigation using nav tags. So if you are ready, let's kickstart. So when we talk about links, links are the lifeblood of the web. They connect pages, websites, and even specific sections within a page. And before you can use a link, you need to know how to create it. So, how can one create a link? To create a link, you need to use the anchor tag, also known as the A tag. And the basic syntax is the opening A tag with the href attribute, a link text, and the closing A tag. Let me break the syntax down so you can understand it better. The A tag or the anchor tag is used to define a hyperlink. In other words, it creates a clickable link to another page, website, or file. The href attribute is the destination URL, and the link text is the visible clickable text the user will see. So a real example of a link is this, which directs users to visit Senya SHS homepage. So now that we know the syntax and how we can create, let's also take a look at how we can use links. There are diverse ways to use links in HTML projects. Let's explore the different ways you can use links in your HTML project based on your needs. The first one is external links. External links are used to link to pages on different websites. So let's take a look at the example again. The A tag creates the clickable link. The href attribute stands for hyperlink reference. This tells the browser where the link should go. In this case, it points to senyashs.com. Visit Senya SHS homepage is the text that users will see and click on. It's what appears on the web page. So, what is this whole link doing? It creates a clickable link that says visit Senya SHS homepage, and when clicked, it will open the Senya SHS homepage. Now let's go to our code editor and then create our first link, which is external link. So with my editor open, before we create the link, let's create another file in this HTML course like we did for index and the text. Let's add another file and name it links. Yeah, links.html and save it. In our previous lesson, I showed you how you can create a quick boilerplate by pressing and holding on the shift and then using the exclamation sign or symbol. Then you press the enter key and it will create it for you. So if you want, you can go back here and then copy whatever you need in the header and then come back and you place it here, but we can leave it so for now, and maybe change the title to links and navigation. Yeah, links and navigation. So we can just leave it like this for now. So now let me close this and then minimize this to also have our browser here. So like we did before, now we are not working with text anymore, so we can also put the links here and then it will open the link page because we don't have anything in the body. That is why it is blank. So let me put an H1 title and say links and navigation and then save it. So now you see we have the links and navigation here as our title. So to create our first link, which is the external link, let's move to the next line and then create our A tag. So creating the A tag, you could now see, or you can now see, it has the href automatically. So now I can just do https and then I can add my www.senyashs.com and then here I can put visit Senya SHS home page and save it. So after saving, you can see from here that it shows as a link without style. This is just a normal link. So when I click on this, let's see what happens. So now you see it opens the link for me. I'm no more on my page, but now after clicking, it opens to the Senya Secondary School homepage. So this is how external links work. It will always move you from your page or your website to an external website, as we witnessed. Now let's move on to the second link type, and that is internal links. Internal links are used to navigate within your own website. This type of link is usually part of a site's main menu, footer, or sidebar navigation, linking internal pages together. Let's look at one example. This link directs a user to About Us page. The href attribute contains the destination of the link, which points to a file named about.html, which is another page on the same website that contains about us information. So the about us text is the clickable text users will see on the web page. So what happens? On your web page, users will see a link that says about us. When they click it, they will be taken to the about.html page. So let's also see how this one also works in our code editor. So back to our code editor. Now let's check the pages we have. We have index.html, we have links.html, which is the current file or page we are working on, and also we have text.html. Since we don't have the about us page, we can still use or manage with our own pages that we have created. So let me hide this again to have a full page. So we will create, let me copy this one, or just here shortcut and then copy it, and here I will remove this and do or add index.html, and I will write here go home, because we are working on our own page. So, and I will add the second one, which will be the text.html, and I will say text page. So here, because it is links, we don't need to create links here. So with these two links, now we can see our links here. We can see the visit Senior SHS homepage, which is external link, and the internal links we created is go home and then text page. So anyone that we create here within our own website, it will navigate to that page. So let's navigate to the home and go home. So that is it. We have our index here opening for us with hello world, which is the only thing we have inside the file, like the body. So we have the hello world showing. So it's better we create the links also here, so we don't have to move back and forth with this. We can navigate within it. So let me come here and then copy these two links, and then come back home and then add the links here. So here we are in the index, so it wouldn't be index, but it will be links, and I will say links page, or better still, let me add go to link page, and here will be go to text page. So now when I save it, we have our two links created. Go to links page and go to text page. So when I click on the link, we have to go back, and now we have it links and navigation. And when I click on the text page from the link, it goes here, and we have the text page. You can see it from here. So this is how internal links also works or behaves. So let me also copy these two links and then add it to the text, so we can also navigate directly from here. Where should I put it? Let me put it right at the top. Yeah. So here will be index, which is the home. So go home. and yeah, the text. Here is text, so this one should be links. So go to links page. Yeah, so we have it here. When I click, I go home. When I click here, I go here. When I click, so you see we are just navigating within our own website. So this is how internal links also behaves and how they work. So now let's move on to the third link type we will work on, or we will learn about, and that is the anchor links. The anchor links, also known as same page navigation, is used to create a target for an anchor link within the same page or from another page. Let's take a look at this example. In this example, we have two elements, the A tag and the H2 heading tag. Let me break it down. The A tag is the anchor tag. As I said earlier, is used to create the hyperlink. The H2, having the ID, gives the heading a unique identifier on the page. This ID can be linked to using an anchor or the A tag. So to jump to a section of your web page, you create a link like the A tag we see in the example. And what happens? When a user clicks that link, the page scrolls to the element with the ID, which in this case is the H2 tag. So with this setup, we create a smooth internal page navigation, which is useful for single page websites. Now let's go back to our VS Code and try a use case example. So back on this page in our Visual Studio Code, let me quickly go into our links file and I will create 3 sections. And in each section I will give a title, and in this title I give the name external links. I copy it, paste it here, and I will do internal links. And the third one, I will do anchor links. And now each title will get an ID, and this one I will give external underscore links, and let me copy it and then add it here and say internal links. And the third one will be anchor links. Yeah, so I show you one lorem. Yeah, here you can generate with lorem ipsum. You can generate or copy some dummy text and then use it. So we add it here as a paragraph. Yeah, and I will just copy the paragraph. Yeah, let me just copy the paragraph, then add it also here and under this one too. So let me go back Yeah. Okay, so after refreshing, now we have our external links, we have our internal links, and we have our anchor links. It is not scrolling, so definitely we will not get what we want. So I will add more text. And save it. Yeah, so now we have these three, and we can now scroll down. So we will get our scrolling behavior. Now let's create 3 links. Let's create 3 links at the top, so we can use it to jump to sections. Under these links, I will add, let me copy just one and I paste it here. Better still, let me put this in a section so it will not be on the same line. So then I have to add 2 more, and here I will give the hashtag external links, and here will be internal links, and the last one is anchor links. Change the names here. External links, internal links, and then anchor links. So now we have the links also here. If I am to click on the anchor links, it should move me or jump to anchor. Oops, cannot get, oh sorry. Yeah, I think I forgot to add the hashtags before the names. That is why. So let's save it again and then refresh the page. Okay, let me go back here, and now let me click on it, and you can see it jumps to this section. When I go to the top and then come here, you see it jumps to the internal sections. So this is how you can create anchor text and then jump to sections on your page. Let me also show you how you can also do the same thing, but this time not on the same page, but jumping to sections on different page. So to do that, let's go in our, let me copy a section from here and then go to our text page, and then at the bottom of this page I add this section, and let me name it and let me copy this and then create a link here and then add this jump to section on another page and then use the name here. Yeah, so it creates that link also for me. But before that, we have to also add the destination. If not, when we click, it will not work. You see, I'm clicking, but it is not moving. So we have to first of all, like we did with this, we have to add the same HTML file at the start, so like this, and then I change the name to text. So when I save, we still have it as a link. When I click now, it should move, and you can see it moved from the top to the bottom. We have not really styled this, and the scrolling is really not smooth, but when we start working on design and styling and other things, I will show you how you can smoothly scroll using this anchor links. So this is how it works. You see, when I move from here, the same page, it scrolls down, and this, when I click, it moves to different page, another page, and then scrolls it down to where the ID is found. So this is how anchor links works. So I would like to end this lesson here as part 1 of the topic links and navigation, and I will create the second part, and in the second part we are going to take a look at how to open links in new tabs, and also how to create email on links, and we take a look at how to create navigation using links. So this is what I will cover in the next or the second part of this lesson, and after that we will try a challenge and then build ourselves up in our coding journey. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this helpful, please consider liking the video and subscribing. It really helps me grow this channel. I would also like to hear your thoughts or questions in the comments, and feel free to share this with anyone who might find it useful. See you in the next video.